You've opened your Questrade account, you've done your research, you're ready to dive into the world of investing, but now what? How do you actually get your hard-earned money into your Questrade account so you can start buying stocks, ETFs, or whatever assets you've got your eye on? So, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how to fund your Questrade account. First up, let's talk about the quickest ways to get money into your Questrade account. For those times when you see a market opportunity and need to act fast, these methods are your best friends. Instant deposit, Interac Online, and Visa debit. Imagine seeing a stock you've been watching suddenly dip, and you want to jump on that opportunity now. That's where Questrade's instant deposit feature comes in. This is by far the fastest way to fund your account, allowing you to deposit Canadian dollars instantly. It supports both Interac Online and Visa debit. Pros: speed is the undisputed champion here. If you need funds in your account immediately, this is the way to go. It's also incredibly convenient as it leverages systems you likely already use for online payments. Cons: the main limitation here is the currency, it's CAD only. So, if you're looking to deposit US dollars directly, you'll need a different method. There are also daily limits associated with instant deposit, typically tied to your bank's daily transaction limits for Interac Online or Visa debit. While Questrade themselves doesn't impose a specific limit, your bank might. It's usually around $3,500, but it's always a good idea to check with your specific financial institution. When to use it: perfect for urgent deposits, taking advantage of sudden market movements, or for smaller, quick top-ups. Next, we move to methods that are still very efficient but might take a little bit more time. Online banking bill payment. This is a very popular and straightforward method, especially for recurring deposits. You simply add Questrade as a bill payee within your online banking portal, just like you would pay your phone or utility bill. To set this up, you'll need Questrade's payee name, which is typically Questrade Incorporated, and your unique Questrade account number. This account number serves as your account number for the bill payment. Pros: it's incredibly convenient, as you can set it up directly from your existing online banking. Many banks allow you to automate these payments, making it excellent for setting up regular contributions to your investment account, a fantastic habit for long-term wealth building. It's also free. Cons: this method is primarily for Canadian dollar deposits. While it's generally fast, it's not instant. Funds typically arrive in your Questrade account within 1 to 2 business days. In rare cases, especially with smaller credit unions or during bank holidays, it could take up to 4 business days. Also, for brand new Questrade accounts, there might be an additional 1 to 2 business days for account activation before the funds are fully available for trading. When to use it: ideal for regular, planned contributions, or when you don't need immediate access to your funds. It's a reliable workhorse for consistent investing. Pre-authorized deposits, PADs. Pre-authorized deposits, or PADs, are another excellent option for setting up recurring contributions, and they offer more flexibility when it comes to currency. With PADs, you authorize Questrade to pull funds directly from your bank account on a set schedule. Pros: PADs are fantastic for setting up automated, hands-off investing. You can specify the amount, frequency, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, etc., and even a start and end date for your deposits. Crucially, PADs support both CAD and USD, which is a big advantage if you primarily invest in US dollar-denominated assets and want to avoid constant currency conversions. Cons: the processing times for PADs can be a bit longer than bill payments, especially for larger amounts. Deposits under $10,000 CAD typically take 3 to 4 business days to process, while deposits over $10,000 CAD can take 4 to 7 business days. For FX and CFD accounts, these timeframes are slightly extended: 5 business days for under $10,000 CAD, and 10 business days for over $10,000 CAD. When to use it: perfect for disciplined investors who want to consistently contribute to their accounts without manual intervention, especially if you plan to deposit USD regularly. Now, let's talk about larger transfers and moving assets from other financial institutions. Wire transfers. For larger sums, particularly if you're dealing with US dollars or international transfers, wire transfers are a reliable option. Pros: wire transfers are generally fast, with funds usually arriving within 1 to 2 business days once initiated. They are also suitable for larger amounts, often with higher transaction limits than other electronic methods. Wire transfers can be used for both CAD and USD. Cons: the main downside is the cost. Your bank will likely charge a fee for initiating a wire transfer. Questrade itself might also have a fee for receiving international wires. For example, a CAD wire within Canada might cost around $20 CAD, while a USD wire could be $30 USD, and international wires can be $40 US dollar to Canadian dollar. This makes them less ideal for frequent, smaller deposits. When to use it: best for significant, one-time deposits, particularly if you're transferring a large sum of USD or coming from an international bank. Transferring an account from another financial institution. Perhaps you're consolidating your investments, or you're simply moving from another brokerage to Questrade. Questrade makes it quite easy to transfer an entire account, or specific assets, from another bank or brokerage. Pros: Questrade often covers transfer and fees up to $150 per account, which can be a significant saving if your previous institution charges a fee for transferring out. You can transfer cash, or in-kind transfers, meaning the actual investments, stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, etc., move over without being sold. This is crucial for maintaining your portfolio structure and avoiding potential capital gains events. Cons: this is by far the slowest funding method. Broker-to-broker transfers typically take 15 to 20 business days, and sometimes even longer depending on the responsiveness of the outgoing institution. There can also be complexities if your previous institution only supports certain types of transfers, e.g., cash only. Questrade also won't cover any penalties charged by the outgoing institution, such as deferred sales charges on mutual funds. When to use it: when you want to move your entire investment portfolio or a significant portion of it to Questrade without selling your holdings. Be prepared for a wait. Check deposits. While less common in our increasingly digital world, depositing a check is still an option. Pros: it's a traditional and familiar method for some. Cons: this is one of the slowest methods. Non-certified Canadian dollar checks are typically held for 10 calendar days, and US dollar checks for 15 calendar days, before the funds are fully available. Questrade also does not accept certified checks, bank drafts, or money orders. Only checks drawn on Canadian institutions are accepted. Foreign bank checks, even if in US currency, are not. Also, direct deposits by check or cash into Questrade's bank accounts are not accepted. When to use it: only if other electronic methods are not feasible or convenient for you, and you are